So some of the obvious questions that we get from people reaching out through our channel is about neighborhoods and houses, but commuting and travel time is definitely at the top of the list as well. Now, we all have to work and we want our commute to be as short as possible. Now, have you noticed the traffic here in Fort Lauderdale lately? It's just incredible. It is out of hand. And Elon Musk, someone that has been in the news a lot lately, just might have a solution for us. So stick around. We're going to talk about that today. Hey guys, it's Robert and welcome to my channel, which is all about real estate and living here in South Florida. And it would mean a great deal to me if you would subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and it helps the channel grow, and would really appreciate it. And of course, if you're looking to buy or sell a home anywhere in the South Florida area, I would love to be your real estate resource. So all you have to do is reach out at any time. All right, so today we're talking about traffic and congestion. And if you have lived in the South Florida area or have been visiting for any length of time, you're definitely going to be noticing the traffic. And honestly, it's at a level that I have never seen. I've been here 17 years now, and it is as bad as it's ever been. I think it probably has to do with all the people moving here, the amount of migration, incoming migration we're having, and all the building going on. But traffic is just insane. I mean, doesn't matter where you're driving, any of the main roads going east and west of the beach, north, south, any of the freeways, kind of brutal lately, especially during rush hour. And very interestingly, Elon Musk, now he's been in the news quite a bit lately. Impossible to miss all the stories about him with the acquisition of Twitter. He seems to be public enemy number one at this time. Now, he also owns Tesla. He has a space company called SpaceX. He sends rockets into space. And I didn't know that until recently. He actually owns a boring company. So the boring company that he started actually came up as a joke. I think Musk was here in Miami and was joking about the traffic in Los Angeles. And he proposed a plan to build a tunnel to ease some of the traffic in Miami. Now, the tunnel in Miami would transport passengers along State Road 826. I think it's somewhere down by the Golden Glades Transit Center down to Sunny Isles Beach. There's also some talk by Musk and the officials in Miami to do another tunnel in downtown Miami by Biscayne Boulevard and Brickell Avenue. And this is to ease some of the downtown traffic. Now, Musk also recently proposed another project, and this is in Fort Lauderdale. They're going to call it the Las Olas Loop. Now, this is supposed to relieve some of the traffic going from downtown Fort Lauderdale by the Riverwalk and the New River Canal, and connecting down to the Fort Lauderdale beach. So from what I understand about the project, it's going to be a tunnel, and basically they're going to have unmanned Teslas taking people and tourists from downtown Fort Lauderdale and transporting them to the beach. So I have never been in an unmanned vehicle, or a vehicle that's not driven by myself or somebody else. So not sure if I'd want to be in one of those, especially on a long ride, but for that, I think that would be very cool. So let me know what you think in the comments, if you think that is a good idea for Elon Musk to build a tunnel from the Las Olas Riverwalk downtown area to the beach in Fort Lauderdale. Now, one thing about South Florida and living here, you'll notice that we do not have many tunnels. And we do not have any basements, which I actually kind of miss. So something having to do with the sea level is one of the reasons, or one of the challenges of building any sort of tunnel. We have some short ones. We have a short tunnel going under the New River Canal in Fort Lauderdale. And I think there's one other tunnel in the entire state. I could be wrong about that. Now, for those of you out there that think that Elon Musk is all talk and will not do this, he's already done it. I think one of the tunnels that his boring company has completed is in Las Vegas. So that is a 1.6 mile loop. It's called the Loop Experience, and this is under the convention center. And that one has manned drivers and Teslas that transport people in Vegas to ease some of the congestion. So today I'm in a neighborhood called The Point, a really nice subdivision here in Sunrise, Florida. And one of the questions and topics that I get a lot recently from people reaching out have to do with foreclosures. They keep hearing about this big wave of foreclosures and if there's a lot of them around. Answer is no. This one here, you can see behind me, that house right there, just sold as a foreclosure. So it was foreclosed on earlier in this year. The judgment amount for that house was $577,000. It was listed at $685,000 and just sold for $655,000. Now this is a great area. We are walking distance to the Sunrise Sawgrass Mall, the new Metropica complex, which is going to be really, really awesome down there. They're building just like this big compound. It's supposed to be really, really cool. I've done a video where I talked about that at length, Metropica. And really the point I want to make is that a lot of times when people think foreclosure, they're thinking a deal. They're thinking a huge discount. And this home here, just like all the other ones that are foreclosures, unless they need a ton of work, unless they're, you know, a home that only a contractor can take on and, you know, a homeowner just does not have the means to do any real work and renovation, it's going to sell for retail. It's going to sell for market value. So don't always think that a foreclosure, or if you see foreclosure, it means big, huge discount. If it's in a neighborhood like this, where it's mostly owner occupants, the bank will wind up doing some repairs if needed. This one didn't really need much of anything, and put it on the market and get retail price for it. So one of the bright spots when it comes to the traffic and congestion, aside from these tunnels by Elon Musk that he might build, is called the Brightline high rail system, or train as I call it. Now this is started out of Miami. They have service now through Fort Lauderdale. They're going to be connecting to Palm Beach and going all the way up to Cocoa Beach, Orlando, and even going across the country, the state, to Tampa. And part of the Brightline is called the Brightline Plus, which is a shuttle service that'll bring you to and from any of the stations within a 5-mile radius of that station. All right, so this is the website for the Brightline High-Speed Rail Alliance. Now, if you visit, all you have to do is go to Google and type in Brightline. This will pop up, and it'll kind of give you some information on the entire system. And you can see here, talks about to Orlando Airport. So it's describing the construction and everything like that. And here you can see basically a map of where it started down in Miami, goes up through Fort Lauderdale to West Palm Beach, and the next couple of phases are going to connect West Palm Beach to Cocoa, then across to Orlando International, and across the state to Tampa. So pretty exciting. A lot of people are really looking forward to this because, again, you know, public transportation has not been a very strong suit for us here in Florida. So this is actually going to be very nice for people to travel around and not have to take their car. And then this next one here talks about the Brightline, and this is about the Brightline Plus. So this is what I was mentioning earlier, where they have this service, this added service where you can book a trip. They'll come and pick you up anywhere within a 5-mile radius from any of the stations to get you to the station, brings you to the airport, and obviously to any of the other destinations that we talked about, going from Miami all the way up eventually to Orlando and across to Tampa. Okay guys, we're gonna wrap it up today right there. I really hope you got something from this video and enjoyed it. Leave me a comment or a thumbs up. I would definitely appreciate that. And I wanna wish everyone out there a very happy holiday, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.